That little dog was not scratching randomly. Every night, under the porch light, he stood at the same service door and tapped like someone waiting outside. By the second night, the neighbor already had a towel ready. Same dog, same low taps, same door marks. This was not random at all. Then the pattern changed. He raised his paw, stopped, and moved sideways toward the stairwell panel, as if the door was only a strange signal surface. When she opened the door all the way, he did not go in. He turned from the warm doorway and stared at that loose gray panel. In daylight, she finally crouched, where he kept looking. One corner of the panel sat unevenly, with a small, thin, dark gap along the bottom. She tried the practical fix first. She pressed the panel flat and used a little stone to hold it shut. The dog still tapped again anyway. Now he went lower. He sniffed the bottom seam, looked back at her, and made her notice a tiny pale thread caught near that same lower gap. The paw marks were on the door, but the clue was beside it. He tapped once, then looked straight back at the panel seam again. At first, the attention answer made sense. When she stroked his back that night, he relaxed for a moment, like that was all he wanted outside. So she gave him a folded towel and started closing the door. He sat down for once, then suddenly stood up and froze beside the panel. That was the detail that did not fit. The towel calmed him, but the open panel made him quiet. When it slipped shut, he turned back to the door. Then, a plain maintenance tag appeared on the service door. If someone sealed the panel now, the thing he kept showing her would disappear from view. She tapped the metal where his paw marks were. The panel rattled beside the stairs, and the whole mistake finally landed right in front of her. He had not been asking to come inside. She slowly pulled the tag off, moved the towel near the panel, and stopped treating him like the problem. For the first time, he backed away. He sat on the towel and let her lift the panel edge a few careful inches without pushing hard. Inside the narrow space beside the stairwell wall was a tiny cream and gray kitten, calm but tucked too far back behind the edge. The opening was too small to reach safely. The dog tapped the door once more, but now she understood. She slowly faced a carrier toward the gap and made the towel into a soft path out. For a second, it worked. The kitten stepped forward with one paw. Then the loose panel shifted, the shadow moved, and the kitten slipped back inside again. Then she looked at the little stone again. The same mistake that held the panel shut could hold it open the right way this time, safely. This time, the panel stayed steady. The kitten stepped onto the towel by herself, moved into the carrier, and the dog walked past the door without tapping. That night, the porch light came on again. The dog returned to the exact spot, lifted one paw, and everyone waited in silence for the old knock. But he lowered it without touching the door. The panel was repaired, the kitten was safe in the carrier, and the knocking had finally answered itself. Would you